Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Well, here's what we're up to today. We have a broken water line under this mobile home, and we've decided that instead of trying to dig around and waste time trying to find the other line, we're going to come in right here. That's our water line. We're going to dig down 4 feet, and we're going to do a straight run directly to the pump house. I'll bring you over there and show you that. They had somebody in here digging, and I don't think they found what they were looking for. So we're here to get it done. So we're going to come straight across. We're going to dig alongside here, alongside the well house, down 4 feet, and then we're going to dig by hand in under here and get to the well side of the water line. Stay tuned, guys. Maybe we'll have another video for you. But I hope you all have a good day, and that's what we're doing. We get quite a bit of water overnight, so I'm going to pump that out first thing. I don't like working in the mud and water, so I'm going to pump that out. But first things first, before I start reconnecting everything, because the existing line here is 2 inches, and we're going to reduce it down to 1 inch. So we pretty much have to adapt the T at the pressure tank and then convert it over inside to the hot water heater. So first things first, safety first, guys. Before you start playing with electrical, test it. Make sure it's dead. Make sure there's no power going to it. So I got this trusty little multimeter right here on the clamp. I like this thing. So I'm just going to simply test. That's live. These never got shut off. This one, we're not picking up a reading. But if I switch it over to volts, I'm going to probe this, and how to do it. It's live, guys. We got 120. So I can't show you that with one hand, so I'm going to go inside and check the electrical in there as well. Get that breaker shut off. Then I'm going to get this pumped out and start running my new pipe. And I'll show you converting everything as well. But yeah, here we go. Show you guys what I'm doing here. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way so I can get a dump truck in here and get some more sand in here. We're going to line this with 6 inches of sand on the bottom, 6 inches above it. So I'm going to get this stuff out of the way so I can get in here, dig along this, and start my new approach. Clubhouse. I'm going to put all the material over here out of the way so I can get trucks into that. voila. So lucky for me, I don't have to reduce this to 1 inch. I'm going to eliminate it altogether, but they've adapted to 2 inch here, so everything above it's 1 inch. I could put a connector here, or I could continue this 1 inch all the way up in, which is what I'm going to do. But they have heat tape plus a heating rod that goes down in your pipe so it don't freeze, which is very smart. So I've loosened these clamps. I got to heat this up right here and get this male coupling out of here. Or I could go inside and just get rid of it altogether, which is what I'm probably going to do. Guys, you got to heat that up real good, and then I just kind of slice to relieve the tension. These, once you melt that plastic and connect it, once you melt that this plastic pipe, it gets a good bite on there. So I always just slice it right the length of these threads right here, and she'll pop right off. So I'm gonna head inside and unhook the black pipe up there. So now this is the power wire coming in from the breaker in the house, and this is all shut off, of course. So we got to remove this because this is our broken wire up there and underground. We're going to feed a new wire, and then we have our well pump coming in on the other side. So I'm going to take all this heat tape off and all this foam off and get our new line brought in up underneath. We're going to connect it to this pressure tee. So that's it. And also, there was another wire coming in from outside, and that happened to be a wire to this receptacle in this pump house, which the heat tape is plugged to. So that's a whole different wire for that outlet. That's why there was two. Here it is. Here's our pipe bed. A little deeper than 6 inches, but it is what it is. It's getting pretty dark here. And we're done for today. A little low right here because all the water. We'll put another scoop in. Not really. A low right here. It's all the water. I'll put another scoop in there in the morning. Put the pipe to it. Have a good night, everybody. Remember, together we rise. So that's the first lift, guys. Get the caution tape above, about a foot above the water line. Then I'm gonna do another foot of sand and put my electrical tape a foot above that. Then there'll be about 2 feet of backfill. That's how we do. There's our wires, guys. The second lift. There it is. Put 12 inches of sand over the top of that. Electrical line, flag and tape. And then the final backfill. Final lift. I got some other things to do on each end, so we're not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to try to give them back their driveway for the night. They can get in and out of here. So guys, this is what we got. This is our second lift. We're putting our electrical tape a foot above our waterline marking tape, which is a foot above our waterline. And then a foot above this, we're going to put our electrical marking tape, making it a lot easier for the next guy. Normally, I would tape this wire every 2 to 3 feet, but this job is taking about 2 to 3 times longer than anticipated, so we're going to call that good. We're going to put our marker tape above that for our electrical, and then start our backfill. Final lift. Final lift, guys. Ready for backfill. There it is. That's how we do it. That's a wrap. On to the next one.